Well, this is the next video, the next episode of the Rams franchise rebuild, and I was just doing some player upgrades. Went ahead and upgraded our rookie wide receiver, and he ended up getting +1 speed, as well as a few other things like spec catch, and that pumps him to 92 speed, which, I mean, isn't like insane on its own, but that's really good. Really, really good. We went ahead and simmed the last week and won it. I don't know what the score was because it's not popping up. We'll go ahead and take a quick peek. It was not like a blowout or anything. It was 21-14, but still good. So now we are 2-1, and our goal here is to get 3 passing touchdowns with our QB, and I think it gives him a big XP boost, which maybe we shouldn't have done. We'll see. We really don't have anything else to do. The Cardinals are 0-3, so I probably don't need to play this game. Ellis actually won the weekly awards too. I probably don't need to play this game, but I would actually be really sad if we ended up not beating an 0-3 division rival. So we're going to go ahead and hop in for it. As you can see on the right here, I don't know what the problem is. There's a weird glitch where I can't equip three of my X Factors. It's not letting me. So, I mean, that's like pretty unfortunate. Do I have a better scheme fit for my players right now? Looks like West Coast Power Run might be the best. I guess we'll do that one. I don't know. I don't really like that one, but whatever. The one thing I want to look at before we get into this game, so I want to look at Strickland and his abilities. So he's grab and smash, which gives him a higher chance to get stiff arms and trucks when he's in the zone. We don't really want that. I would much rather double me. I think that fits him more anyways. We have Bruiser on him, which is interesting. What should we do? We could try Runoff Elite. I've never really done that. I actually want to try Honorary Lineman, just to give it a shot, see what it's like. And then we'll also give him Deep and Elite. So I'm going to look up probably pretty soon how to fix this X Factor issue. But other than that, we're just going to hop in and play some offense, try and get these 3 passing touchdowns. I'm not going to edit the uniforms, sadly. We're going to have to really just suffer with the really ugly ones. As we're loading in, we're just going to skip the intro. We start with the ball, and we're at home. So we can get some momentum going, hopefully. Team's looking pretty good, though. We have Strickland over there. I was kind of hoping to see the impact block. I was kind of looking at him more than where I should be running, which is probably not the best strategy, typically. But that's alright. We'll be fine. Doesn't look like there's a safety unless he runs back, and he does. I'm going to bomb one as Ayuk gets a little underthrown. Maybe I should have bullet passed it or tried. That's okay. We could do a jailbreak screen. I could do a QB draw, which would also be pretty great, I think. But we'll run the screen. And it gets some good blocking as Brandon Ayuk's able to pick up the first. Good recovery after first 2 plays weren't great. What is their superstar player? Terrell Watts. And he is strip specialist, so let's not let him get to me as Strickland gets wide open there. And gets a little truck. Now we're starting to get a little momentum going our way. Let's try and keep this rolling. I do have Escape Artist, so I kind of want to try and get that activated. I should not have thrown this football, but I did. Okay, it's fine. That was a little sketchy. I kind of want to run it here, I think. They're not letting me run it effectively on our first 2 tries. Not to mention, they also immediately stopped our scramble attempt. We're going to go for it. We're going to no huddle pace them into making a defense on, or a mistake on defense rather. As we're actually just going to get wide with Ellis. We gave him jukebox as well. And he absolutely dominated the last game apparently. Even though we only got 3 touchdowns.
Back to throw. Ellis.
Aiyuk takes a hit in the middle of the field there. That was a little sketchy. I didn't like that. I'm trying to get Strickland one-on-one on this outside route. Doesn't seem to be working. As I easily could have run it in. I don't know if the challenge allows for rushing touchdowns. It's the only reason I threw it there. We're going to throw it to our tight end, and he's going to catch it. Beautiful. That's why we love good tight ends. Fantastic red zone threats, as they get a nice methodical drive to tie the game. We'll go with this. Okay, Square just stopped running the route. I don't know what they need to do to fix that, but routes this year have just stopped running halfway through them. Very, very frustrating, as he would have been wide. He had absolutely toasted his dude. As he's wide open right there, that's Brandon Aiyuk. Deep down the field for Ellis. We're going to try and find something here that I like. We could do a jet touch pass to Strickland. We're not. We're going to run this. We haven't really gotten Wall involved early on in the season. As Bayless gets up for that football. Great catch. We have done a great job of drafting tall wide receivers. And it is it's worked out in those situations where the ball's just slightly overthrown. As Strickland's going to get a nice break there and get in the end zone for an easy touchdown. The Cardinals strike right back. They wasted no time, actually. There's part of me that thinks this could be an opportunity to run it, but we'll pass. We see Aiyuk wide open there. He picks up the first. I think sometimes we're trying to go too deep with our rookie QB when we pay the price. Sometimes we just need to dial it back a little bit. Play more methodical. As I say that, we get absolutely blitzed, so I tried lobbing it. I'm pretty sure that was just a 5-man rush, right? No, it's 6. Okay. That's fine. If they rush 6 and we block 5, I'm okay with getting pressured immediately. It happens. Let's go ahead and block a running back here, just in case. I want extra time here. As we roll out, Bayless can't come down with that somehow. I don't know about that. I guess we'll run this. I would rather putting Strickland on a deep end. Yeah, sometimes when you take too long, the quarterback just physically can't throw it. I don't know why that's the way it is, but we're going to have to punt because of it, so that's fine. Actually, running into the punter might be roughing the kicker as well. It is roughing the kicker, because it was the... Was it the plant leg? I don't know which one is responsible for that, but that saves us. Maybe we run it here. Maybe we run it. Get Bijan a little bit more active, more opportunities at least to get active. He snapped whoever that was, ankles and kneecaps. I've never seen a juke so dirty. We're going to run this. Looks like Aiyuk is wide, but Strickland is a safer throw here, and he breaks that first hit from behind. 2-minute warning. It's going to be a screen pass. I really like the screen passes this year. I feel like they work pretty well. But they can still get blown up, which I think is good. I think there's a nice median, and I think they might have found it. Ooh, this is probably not Bad play. We'll stick with this one. Bayless up the seam. Could be good. We can just scramble too. I tried to like spin. Obviously that didn't work. How do I get his X Factor activated? I don't even know. What do I have to do? I have to scramble for 10 yards 4 times? I don't know about that one. Tight end is wide open across the middle, and that's an easy touchdown. Bayless' second tutty of the game. And our defense rewards us and gets us the ball right back. All right. Tight end wide open in the corner of the end zone. He's on his 3rd touchdown of the game. There we go. Oh man, the defense gave up somehow a touchdown with that little time left. We'll just try and run the clock out here. This has been a good game for a team that's 0-3. We actually get pushed out of bounds, so we will indeed not run out the clock on that play. No, I don't want to Hail Mary, I'll tell you that much. I mean, we can take a deep shot here, I just don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't really hurt outside of just the stat sheet. I think if you throw that route a lot sooner, it works. We'll see here, I suppose. If it's the same coverage, at least. Yeah, it's a different coverage, it looks like, so it's a little bit more covered. As we're going to throw it across the field right back to Ayuk, waiting in between the zones. That was nice. Oh man, I keep accidentally spamming X. And calling the same play. That was a little bit of an awkward turn for me. I shouldn't have cut up, but I like tried not to at the last second. Once it's throwing 5 wide. Okay. We'll just take the easy target in the middle. We're kind of letting our receivers get lit up here. I don't know why I ran no huddle, but I did. And they're blitzing. So we get our run here. Nice block by Ayuk as well. I would love to get Bijan a touchdown here. He hasn't really been doing much for us this game. And there it is. Spread the wealth around a little bit, you know? And we can just run it again, I think. Terrell Watson, the outside, is a little scary, but he's more of a speed rusher than anything else. So.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it? Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess
took me a while to find the play I wanted. I guess we'll give this one a shot. Looks like it could be good. In theory. Yeah, I just knew that would happen too. Our wide receivers ran into each other. It's the only reason I didn't throw it sooner. I don't understand why that's a problem in some of these plays. Like, just make the routes adjusted in the actual play call if it's going to do that sometimes. We're going to run it right up the middle. Ellis breaks free, and we're going to slide this time. Can we just call it again? Because I really want to get this. Oh, he has it now. Okay. So we just can't take a sack. And we have increased scramble speed. As Wall's going to get open for his first big reception that I've thrown this year. And he breaks 2 tackles. And he gets taken out at the 1. Oh my goodness. That was incredible. Wall showing why we don't need Cooper Kupp. Finally. That was awesome. And that's an easy walk-in touchdown for Bijan Robinson. Wow, that was a great play. I really want to I want to try scrambling here sooner or later, but I called a run, so we'll run it. Bijan has such elite jukes. The only problem is we're not really getting him to where it's one person to beat. There always seems to be multiple that he has to get past. We'll put Wall on a streak here. We got Bijan even on a streak. As Brandon Ayuk's going to get wide. Actually, he wasn't wide, I suppose, but he was open. And that's why you get elite wide receivers. I mean, I want to scramble, but our wide receivers are getting open on all these plays. As we're going to scramble here, and he did look a little faster. I don't know if I really noticed the difference, but that's fine. We can run read option if we want. I'll probably just hand it off regardless of what the read is, honestly. And it's going to work out. Bijan, not a lot of yards and not a lot of yards per carry, but 2 touchdowns. Looks good. We're just kind of slowly running this clock out. We're not chewing. That was weird. Whoever blew that run up kind of stopped me from being able to run past my lineman. We'll run this and hope someone can get open. He did feel a little faster there. Okay, I felt it. I shouldn't have gotten out of bounds, but I really am not too worried about the clock anyways. I don't really like any of the plays that we can run there as they blitz the house at Bijan. And we just have to beat one man. I tried to cut him in a little bit to get that last guy blocked by, I think it was a lineman, might have been the tight end. Alright, Ellis, let's see what you got here. We're going to fake like we're running up, then run to the outside. Our tight end's going to get a nice block. And Ellis, with Escape Artist, is going to scramble for the first rushing touchdown for him in this game. And that was beautiful. I think that's probably the game. We'll just skip this moment. It's just going to be 3 straight runs anyways. And that was a great game. We scored 49 points. Ayuk had 100 yards. Bijan had 2 touchdowns. And Ellis, I believe, had 5. 4 passing, 1 rushing. So, that was really good. I think the loading screens are longer going out of the games than into them, which is really funny if you think about it. Our tight end's going to get some upgrades here. We're actually going to upgrade possession, now that I think about it, because that should unlock more abilities, I think. We can give him Route Apprentice. He actually has really good superstar abilities already. We'll just keep it the way it is. That's fine. Let's look at our QB1 check-in. I want to see what this boost is. That was a fantastic game. And he receives 4 medium and deep accuracy. Whoa. Hold on now. That had to have boosted his overall, right? I think he was an 83. Now he's an 84, 85 with boost. And his accuracies are in the high 80s. How is he an 84 overall? He's got 94 throw power, 87 deep, 87 mid, 86 short. His awareness is 80, but is that really going to be what lowers him? Everything else is above 90. Andy has 97 speed and 97 excel. I don't know how they only have him at an 84, but that explains why he's been so great at passing. His passing stats are all really good. I guess that boost helps out a lot, but that's insane. Okay. I mean, our offense just looks incredible. I guess I will, I'll advance this week real quick so we can see if we got any awards. Yeah, I'm assuming Ellis did. As he almost rushed for 100 yards too. He actually ended up going for exactly 400 total yards and had 5 total touchdowns. Well, I think we're just going to slowly sim, and I'll let you guys know when we tune back in. It'll probably be against the Seahawks, I think. Okay, I'm just doing some practice reps with my players, and we get Superstar on Jeremy Camp from that. That's the first time it's happened in training for me. That's insane. I guess that's a good way to resume the video. We are now in week 7. We absolutely dominated the Saints last week. I don't think I played this game. It's been a fat minute since I resumed recording for this franchise. But Taylor Ellis got 7 total touchdowns, so maybe I played it. I don't think I did, though. So we are up against the Seahawks, and now Jeremy Camp just got Superstar Dev. Daryl Strickland's going to go up to an 85. We're going to go take a peek at Jeremy Camp. Oh, never mind. Strickland got a new ability. And we're not doing Bruiser. What would we rather do? Maybe... Man, this is a tough one. Maybe we'll do short in case I run them on any slants. Yeah, well, for now we'll keep that. And we have deep in, so. Okay, now we'll take a peek at Jeremy Camp. Manage roster. I was just like, I mean, I knew you could do it, but I was just kind of playing it for fun. And the next thing I know, I see Superstar Dev upgrade. He's a speed rusher with 85 finesse, 86 speed, and he's an 80 overall. So it makes sense that he got here. I just can't believe it. Bonus pressure. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good to me. Instant rebate. We'll do... I kind of want to do spinner. But maybe we should do strip specialist. Now we'll do spinner. That's more exciting, I think. Alright, so this is the lineup going into the Seahawks game. We have, of course, the 4 superstar X Factors and Bijan. And then on defense, we now have Camp and Josh Allen with superstar abilities. I still don't understand how to get the 3rd zone ability activated. But once we do, we'll be better off. We're going to go ahead and just resume once we enter this game.
24 on EA Sports, and we'll see the Rams leader at quarterback.
All right.
He was a tour de force a week ago. 6 passing touchdowns.
Taylor Ellis getting his review from last week. And we're ready. We're going to go ahead and play some defense this game. Not every drive, certainly. And probably only, maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to see Jeremy Camp. I might even do a, rush with him just to see if spinner works effectively. As we're just obviously going to kick a touchback. And we are playing, hopefully, well against the Seahawks. That is the dream. We have Josh Allen, of course, on the other side. I don't really know how to spin. I think you just did a swim move. Okay. We're going to figure it out. Don't worry. No worries. We'll run man coverage this time. Run it back. As they run it right up the middle with Kenneth Walker. Is he only star Dev? I feel like he should be superstar. I'm going to be honest. He is one of my favorite players in the NFL. Definitely up there. We're going to blitz. Yep, and they run it up the middle again for a quick stop for no gain. 3rd and 5 here. We're going to trust our team in man coverage. That's what we're going to do. And hopefully spin move. And we do get it. And in man coverage we get cooked by DK Metcalf. can't say that's incredibly surprising. Alright, maybe we'll run as Devin White here in coverage. Josh Allen going to make a nice stop there for us, keeping it to a 2-yard game. They've yet to get really anything going in the run game. Very early in the game, though, so we're going to fake a blitz here. Go straight back with Devin White. And it's just going to be a throwaway. He gets pressured. And Silvers, I believe a rookie QB. Probably should have checked that. Ooh. Do we blitz here? We're going to blitz. And he throws a terrible pick straight to Christian Gonzalez, who's going to run it straight back. Can he outspeed everyone? And it looks like he will, as he gets a pick 6. Silvers, the QB, makes a terrible mistake, getting pressured, and we're just gonna super sim back to defense, so that way we don't have to kick the extra point. And here we go. We're gonna play another drive, as that was actually pretty sick. We're gonna use Jones this time, run some cover 4. We're actually gonna run it straight up the middle, not trusting their QB. Kenneth Walker still trying to get some room, but luckily we're not allowing it. And we can actually see he's running a slant. And severe miscommunication there. Could have had actually a pretty good play. We'll run man coverage, and then we will switch. I'm actually on coverage, and Devin White drops the pick. Okay, well, I mean, still made a good stop. Could have had 2 pick 6s here to start the game. And the Seahawks are struggling right now, as we have full momentum. Do a little bit of a weird return with Devin Tompkins, but nonetheless, we're going to go back to playing the full game so we can get some offensive plays here. Now, I might not do it this week, but my game plan is at some point to have a really, really good game with Bijan Robinson, that he gets the opportunity to go to Superstar X Factor. Because if we can get him to X Factor, and maybe if we're lucky, actually be able to activate it, we can have a wide receiver, running back, and QB with it, and that would be sick. Now, granted, we already have 4 offensive players, so maybe getting another one isn't necessarily the most important thing, as I throw a terrible pick. If you, I'll review it really quick. If you look at this route, it's DPI, or defensive holding, whatever you want to label it, whether I got the ball out in time. Let's actually, oh, here he is. Let's see, Brandon Ayuk, certainly 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, just gets absolutely manhandled twice. And somehow it looked like everyone else was still covered. Alright, let's hopefully get another stop here on defense. Not a good start to our offense. And Kenneth Walker averaging about 1.2 yards per carry. Not looking good for him, as we seem to be doing really, really good in this 4-3. We're going to go ahead and use Jeremy Camp. It's a read option, and Silver's going to get 8 yards. Gets a nice second down play there. Very interesting play call. Should we blitz again? I really am enjoying how this blitzing has been working. We'll use Jones. And it's going to be a screen. I'm all over it. If he throws it, he does. He's lucky it didn't get to the running back, because I was ready. Saw that from a mile away, and that's a quick little stop. Let's get going here on offense, hopefully, as that's a beautiful punt. That is an incredible punt. We're going to come out probably running. Does that sound like a plan? That's what's going to happen. Bijan going to get only 2 yards, but that was really, really rough. They read it pretty well. We'll run this. We're probably going to go to Bijan, actually.
He can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least
We're going to throw it to Strickland after a pump fake. That was a little scary. I'm gonna be honest. That was a little scary. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So, offenses on both sides. Off to a bad start. We've only had one full drive, though, so let's not say we're having a bad game yet. And that's an easy first down. Never mind. Never mind. It gets completely dropped by our superstar tight end, Bayless. Interesting. Okay. Had no one really on him. As I throw a dangerous pass to Strickland, our running back might have been wide open. It kind of looked that way, but that's okay. We're going to just no huddle, take advantage. Bayless, don't drop this one. We're gonna, I hit, run after catch. Must have been a little bit of an inaccurate throw. We have a read option play. Okay, this should be exciting. This should be exciting. Let's just hope we read it correctly. As I don't. I tried to hand it off and messed it up. And we had a holding call. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's run this. Let's run this. We got Brandon Ayuk running a dig. Hopefully he's gonna get wide. We're actually just gonna run it. 98 speed, right? Gonna run that, get 15 yards. That's why you want those quarterbacks that can do that, you know? We're gonna run another read option. Oh, gets hit pretty hard there. We're gonna run a no huddle. We're just gonna run a regular run play with Bijan, our reliable running back, juke to the outside. Pick up the first. Bijan not having an insane game by any means, but he has been reliable thus far. And we're just going to run this. It looks like we're getting blitzed. Hopefully that's not offensive holding, as Wall gets wide open and gets down to the 1 yard line. Holding. And it is a holding on the offense. Okay. Well, our interior line does not seem to be able to keep up with their interior D line. And that's very bad for us, as we had a huge gain there. And on the run, I'm going to try and throw. We're insta-pressured even with the play action. Unfortunately, they were all over it. And we're gonna have to scheme something up here in order to get this. And it looks like Strickland is wide open. Easy touchdown, beautiful pass. Strickland doing absolutely incredible things. We're gonna super sim to defense because I want to play one more with having full momentum. Okay. We're gonna run commit here. This is an interesting one. Probably read option, right? And Devin White lays the boom, and it's an instant turnover. Instantly turns it over. And we're gonna have another offensive drive here. At their 20. That was a beautiful hit. We have Brandon Ayuk here. Now we can get him a target. Haven't involved him really in the game yet. And unfortunately, the block didn't hold, and he kind of pushed him where we were running. That looked to be a big play, maybe a touchdown. Can't quite get it, though. We're actually, there's a good chance we throw it to Ayuk here, too. Not man coverage, never mind, and just unblocked. You know, they said they fixed blocking, and it does seem better on running. I don't know what that was. I can tell you that was not ideal. And Ayuk is on the field here, but Strickland burns his corner, being the physical receiver he is. Gets it down to the 1. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. We're going to probably just run it up the middle. Halfback dive with Bijan. He is, after all, an absolutely dominant power runner as well as elusive. Gets an easy touchdown. Coaching adjustments. Whoops, meant to go to Simp. And we're just going to play all defense. I'm having fun with being able to read their right, or their route. We're going to do this. Hopefully, not obviously be covering the running back. And another turnover as Devin White gets another fumble forced. And that's a defensive touchdown for Jeremy Camp. I mean, if they're going to make it this easy on defense, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play as Gonzalez and hopefully bait the QB here. Can't quite do it. He's going to get lit up in the middle of the field. That's okay. I believe I saw a curl route here. Okay. No huddle's kind of an issue when I'm trying to play quickly. Oh my god, I'm getting torched right now. We're gonna lose our ability to see all the routes. We're gonna play Devin White here. The running back is gonna come out, and I think that was a pass deflection. Kind of looked like it. And if that was the case, that was a great diving swat. And we're right back to seeing all their routes. We're going to be Newhouse, cover straight to the outside. I mean, in main coverage, we're not doing well. We're going to have to go back to zone for sure. We'll do this. Be Newhouse. I misread that. I could have swore the other guy was running the file. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Do we want to blitz? I think we blitz, right? Get some pressure.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And I overcommitted on the in route. That was dangerous, to say the least. Could have been a big play for them. We're going to blitz again. It's DB blitz. Kind of hate that. We know this is going to be a drag, so we'll just come out here with Gonzalez. And our corner gets there, and so does Jeremy Camp. We're going to call a timeout. Let's do it. That'll be our last defensive drive for the rest of the game. We'll just run straight offense. We have an opportunity here with 2 timeouts to put up just a little bit more on offense. We're going to throw it to Bijan out the backfield. Get out of bounds, buddy. Can't quite do it. We'll call a timeout. And we'll run some play action. No, we're gonna audible it to just a regular pass blocking by Bijan. I don't think they'll fall for play action here. Wallace gonna get it. Good job getting out of bounds. We have 11 seconds. I kind of just need a field goal here. That would be fine. We don't need that many more yards, and we can go across the middle because we have a timeout. So maybe I just go for it all because I'm risky. Oh, it bounces off my wide receiver's back. Interesting. We have a 61-yarder from here. And apparently our kicker can probably hit it. We'll just run it up the middle real quick. Pick up a few more and almost not get that timeout in time. Now it's only a 57-yarder. And he looks like he has plenty of leg to get this. Is it going to be accurate? Easily. There we go. Alright. We're just going to continue to the next moment. It looks like we got a really fast turnover. We'll run this. We're going to be looking for Ayuk here, more than likely. We're going to try and throw it, get hit as we throw. What should we run? I kind of like this. I kind of like this. Strickland might even be open deep. I shouldn't have thrown it, but I just kind of want deep touchdowns, if that makes sense. Alright, we need something. Should we run a jailbreak screen to Ayuk? I kind of feel like this is a bad play. It looks like it's man coverage. We're going to go ahead and throw it. And it actually ends up working really well. Ayuk picks up the first. We're going to no huddle. We want even more here. We're going to run red zone up, even though we're not quite in the red zone. Now, if you look at Bayless, he kind of looks wide here. And the safety corner, I don't know who it was, completely read it. Great play by them. Saved the touchdown. We'll run QB draw, why not? We have Taylor Ellis after all. As he picks up, not much. We'll run no huddle. Keep them on their toes. And we'll run double in. And it looked like our Strickland was going to be wide. Unbelievable catch by Bayless. He can't catch an easy drag earlier, but he can catch that. Okay. I think we can probably just power it in with Bijan, right? It is Bijan after all, and he sheds a beautiful break tackle. Gets a nice easy touchdown as well. We have a massive lead. This will probably be the last drive. More than likely, I don't need to keep running the offense. I'm sure they'll do fine in sim as well. Strickland gets a deep bomb. Gets lit up by Trayvon Diggs. Right? That's who that is? Probably. We're going to run it with Bijan. I feel like Bijan kind of feels slow. I don't know exactly what his speed is, but it's kind of been underwhelming thus far. But it is still nice to have a running back that is that good, as Ellis is going to get a huge run here. That was apparently a slide, don't ask me. We haven't gotten a lot of rushing yards with him, only 45, but it's only been 4 attempts. 2 of those were designed runs, the rest were scrambles. As Allen's going to get wide open underneath. Gets a little stiff arm, picks up the first. Should we run this? That feels greedy. We'll run flood. And everyone seems kind of locked up. Ellis somehow doesn't have enough speed to beat him out. Okay, we're just going to throw away. They were all over Ellis. I don't know how. I don't understand how 98 speed can be kept up with by players that most definitely do not have 98 speed, but it is Madden. They don't actually want you to be able to do what I was trying to do, as Bijan gets one of the best runs I've seen from him. That was great. Talk about an amazing 15-yard pickup. Okay, we'll run this if we have the time. Just barely get it off. And our running back just gets stuck because it's Madden, and that's just kind of what happens. I mean, that genuinely is the best way to put it. Why are we making adjustments in the 4th? Okay. Sure. I don't know. We'll just hit whatever. It literally could not matter less to me. I think this actually will probably work. If they're running... They're not running man, okay. I thought they were for some reason. Taylor's gonna beat it to the outside, get a juke inside, pick up a 2nd and 18. I mean, he can do it all. And now he has his X Factor unlocked, which now makes me tempted to... Wow. He didn't feel like he had escape artist. We're going to turn that off. We're going to change it. Definitely not the best X Factor. Used to be really good when it was just a regular ability, and Strickland somehow catches that. So it's perfect. Run just no huddle because I like fast-paced offense. This one not going to be... Oh man, we tried to get it in. This one not going to be man coverage, unfortunately. And I think right here we'll try and run spacing perfect. And he drops it as he gets hit. Taylor Ellis, we're just trying to get him one more passing touchdown, ideally.
completion, but Charles, this is an
Let's
offense
see, what
right
is
now that they're just having fun. They're
is
clicking on all
this?
cylinders.
We're gonna put
Right, they didn't need a
Bayless
completion. They
on
certainly
a
don't need
drag
any more points,
and
but
run
they're not
this.
gonna turn them down. They're gonna continue to run what they have in their
Okay, that went terribly.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back
I
to
just
the 2.
need, okay, this should be decent. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, I think,
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
there we go. Ayuk gets a touchdown. That's gonna be the end of the game. I will, I'm just gonna sim it, and then I'll see you on the main screen. Alright, here we are on the main screen, and as you'll see in our weekly awards, Devin White got 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, so he earned NFC Defensive Player of the Week. We went ahead and already did the training as it's a bye week, so we're going to sim to week 9 here. Will we play the Titans? Probably not. I don't know what their record is. They're 4-3. Yeah, we're probably just going to sim this. But I will tune you guys back in. Actually, you know what? No, we'll make this the end of the episode. I know we played like 2 games or something. So we'll tune you in on the next episode and get an update then.